Feature event concluding the Women's Championship for the Street Stock here this afternoon. All over the place. We got cars in this. The 47 of Belmont gets around. The 44 gets collected. Your points leader, Bobby Bettencourt, in the 21 caught right up in the middle of that mess, as is the number 3 of Pete Rhoda, the 89 of Wainwright. The 17 of Boland is up there in the middle of all that pack, and I think there's 1 or 2 other cars. I can't make out the car beside Bettencourt at this point in time. Looks like Paul Mealy might be up there.
Well, they're checking out the drivers, making sure they're all
here, and they are underway. The 32 of Rob Bowen grabbing that early lead. The 03 of Carreras in second. Side-by-side action throughout the pack as they dice it out for position. 116 of Sylvia gets a little bit of a tap from the number 16. Flores is included in that one as well. 32 of Bowen now forced back into second running spot as the number 1 of Warrior takes over that position. Dave Warrior in that blue Camaro number 1, and he's got company as the 85 of Barry Sher is in hot pursuit. The number 3 Pete Rhoda drops way off. He has brought the car up against the wall down in the second turn. He's tried to get his car far enough up the track to be out of harm's way, but it looks as though it will bring out a caution as he has come to a complete stop up there near the track truck. Warrior, 47 of Belmont having a little problem as he comes off. Warrior continues to hold down the lead, but the 85 of Barry Shore has got a good run going for himself. He's hoping to get up there and take a piece of that prime property away from the Warrior in the number 1. 16 of Stacy Moulton having a good run for himself. He's right on the bumper now of the number 5 of Tommy Furtado. Furtado slows down. Looks like he might have a tire going down. Stacy dives underneath. He gets around him, and he's coming up on the outside of Eddie Plant in the 05. Warrior continuing to hold down the lead. Barry Shaw sits second. 22, Paul Mealy's running third with the 65 of Ed Moniz sitting fourth. Rob Bowen in the number 32, who was the early leader, is running fifth. Plant got off the pace a little bit. He lost a little ground coming off the first turn. Now 3-wide action as they come down through the fourth turn with Stacy Moulton on the inside, the 116 of Sylvia to the outside, the 05 of Plant. Plant backed off, slid back, lost about 4 positions on that one. 3-wide down the backstretch. Everybody looking for a piece of property. Everybody knows this is the last chance they'll have for the 1998 season to take home paycheck. 22 of Paul Mealy to the outside. He gets a bite. He grabs hold. He gets right on by the number 1 of Poirier. Poirier sideways as he comes off the fourth turn. 22 of Mealy sliding right on through, having a nice run for himself as he's pulling away from the rest of the field. And we got action all over the place as they're spinning down off of the first turn. The 05 of Eddie Plant is caught up. Green is out. We're underway. The number 1 of Warrior gets a bite once again. He goes just ahead of the number 22 of Paul Mealy, but Paul Mealy comes right on back. Side-by-side action as they come down the backstretch. It's really close between these two drivers. Coming off from the fourth turn, it looks like Paul Mealy's going to pull ahead. The number 1 of Poirier is going to settle back into second. 65 of Eddie Moniz now bringing his car up into third. Underneath him is the 85 of Shaw. Shaw and Moniz get together, and it gives Stacy Moulton the opportunity that he needed to pull right ahead. He dove underneath those two guys, came out in third running spot, leaving him to settle back and dabbling out. The 116 of Sylvia does the same thing. He gets by, but not for long as he gets sideways coming off the first turn. He collects the 85 of Shaw up with him, and we got cars all over the place. Gerry DeGasparre. Well, I have a feeling we're going to see James Lawrence along with his buddies. Of course, he parks next to Brian Souza, so I'm sure that James and Brian are going to be on here Tuesday night at Torts Bar and Grill because they're going to want to see this one all over again.
Well, it was close. He almost didn't do it. He had to pass the 57 of Dean Petty. Only did it on the final lap of the race. and if he didn't get by him, well, the championship would have automatically gone to Bobby Leclerc. But congratulations to both drivers, both teams, and great season, guys.
Simone looking him over. Green flags in the air, and we're underway with the conclusion of the Street Stock Feature event. Warrior is the number 1, gets the early bite. He takes down the lead, but only for a second because the 22 of Mealy's right back underneath him. He's doing everything he can to hold Mealy up, but Mealy's got that inside groove. That's the place to be. Halfway marker being shown this time by, and all Mealy and the number 1 of Warrior go side by side. 3 wide action in the back of the pack. Fortunately, everyone, even though they made contact, was able to keep those cars underway. And look who's right on the bumper of Mealy, the number 16, Stacy Bolton. That must be 98.1, bringing Stacy Bolton to us each and every Saturday night here at the Seekonk Speedway. Bolton now has moved up into second. He's just got the 1 car to contend with. That's the number 22, all Mealy. Warrior a little sideways as he came off that second turn. 116 of Jim Sylvia in the hunt. He just got underneath the number 71. 71 is the one we were given alternate spot, running spot 2, as he was top 5 with the points. We've got a caution again on the track as we have the number 67 of green flags out once again, and we will conclude the Street Stock Feature event. Look at this, the 22 of Paul Mealy and the 16 of Stacy Bolton. They couldn't get any closer and still get away with it. Their life depended upon it. 10 to go, signal being given to them this time by Mealy. Just a little ahead of the line. If the checkered flag had been thrown then, Paul Mealy would have taken down the win, but we still have 9 more laps around the racetrack. Just ticking them off one by one. Paul Mealy taking over the lead right now. Stacy Bolton a little loose coming off from that 4th turn. He had to collect himself. Now he's come back in behind the 22 of Paul Mealy. He's going to look to the inside this time on his way down the backstretch through 3 and 4 as they come down the front straight. It's side-by-side action again. This time just a wheel ahead for Stacy Bolton. As they come off the first turn, Bolton takes over first running spot. Mealy now settles back into second. Here in the 116 sits third on the field. The number 1 of Warrior is running 4th, and the number 65, Moniz, sits 5th. 5 to go signal being given just as the number 12 goes around, coming off from the 3rd turn. He sits precariously facing the wrong direction, so the caution has been thrown for Mark Langlois as he's facing the wrong way on the track. We're underway once again. Conclusion of the Street Stock Feature event. Stacy Bolton taking down that lead. Jim Sylvia is right there. He's underneath the 16.
Looks like their bumpers may be locked as they go through the corner.
I think you're absolutely right, Kevin. They are locked together. Maybe we can finish the race that way, but no, they saw themselves apart. Now Jim Sylvia's got some debris hanging from the right front of that car as the fiberglass was torn on the car. Stacy Bolton, when he pulled away from him, but caught up in that, he lost some ground, and Sylvia took down the lead. But the black flag hasn't been given to Jim Sylvia. So the leader has been given a black flag for debris flapping from that car, which would now put Stacy Bolton back in the lead.
Mealy all into the side of Bolton, taking both drivers out.
Unbelievable way to finish the race. The 116 is out being black flag, although he didn't get 3, Kevin. And unfortunately, the 16 of Stacy Bolton being caught up with the 22 of Paul Mealy, just taking away the chances of him taking down one more victory. Looks as though Stacy Bolton is extremely upset. He's just going to walk away from that car. Probably the best thing he could do, walk away from it and not get yourself caught up into trouble. It's not worth it, Stacy. They'll just bring the cops out.
Well, Stacy's just screaming at him, but he's staying with enough distance between he and the car that he knows if he gets any closer, he may do something really stupid. But Stacy trying to control his temper and get into the vehicle and pull away under his own power. And the 16 of Stacy Bolton is being put into the pit area because he did climb out of his car.
leader with the number 6 of Rich Cavallaro right on his bumper, and the 71, who was the Gerry DeGasparre, who was the car that did not qualify yesterday and was allowed to start this race today due to the fact that he was stopped by now brought his car up in the third. The 59 of Ferro now looks to the outside of Gasparre, and we've got another problem.
Mark Langlois in the 12 just slid right up the racetrack. Hey, kept it going that time.
2 laps to go, signal being given side by side from Kohler and Rich Cavallaro. Cavallaro getting a bite as he comes down through the first and second turns, but Kohler has it on the back straightaway, so this is real race action once again. White flag is in the air. Robbie Kohler is in the lead. Robbie Kohler now firmly in the lead. Kenny Isimone now grabs a hold of that checkered flag, and Robbie Kohler takes down the win, followed by Rich Cavallaro, Gerry DeGasparre, Joe Ferro in the number 59, and the 65 of Ed Moniz.
Everybody pulls together.
Yeah, quite a few come from Tiverton. We'll root for another Tiverton car owner in the Formula 4s. The 88 car owner comes from Tiverton.
Oh yeah, that's Billy Prisco and company, and I'll tell you, they've got a good shot at that championship, although they're a shiver closer between them and Dan Perry than you were with the folks coming in here tonight. Fortunately, at least you got that half lap in, which ensured you the points and got you over the top.
I think we just about made it, to be honest with you. It's pretty nerve-wracking.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, sitting there in the turn there with your ball joint sheared off, as it were, you must have had some second thoughts.
I had faith in my crew that they'd get it back to drive it over to victory lane there.
Well, all right. So you knew you had the points, you knew it counted as long as you made that start. So what are you going to do next year, Bob? You spent your entire career. How many years in here in Streeters?
10 years.
10 years in the Streeters. You got any yen to move up?
I don't know. We're going to try. I don't know if we're going to make it, but we're going to try. We're going to try and do something.
Something. So you don't know whether you're coming back next year in a Streeter or a Sportsman or a Pro Stock or a Midget or a Legend or what?
I'm going to see if they'll let me drive the pace car.
The pace car. There you go. Bob Bettencourt, next year's pace car driver. All righty. did you feel like the old saying, will the last man standing please turn out the lights after this race?
Absolutely.
It certainly was a feat of endurance just to get through it.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'd just like to thank everybody that helped me out. You know, my father, my stepdad, Tiny Tippin, passed away. You know, he was definitely with me today. You know, I was in tears out there. I'm ready to stop blowing right now. I'd like to thank Rolly Lindblad for helping me out just to get here. And all my crew members, everybody. It's just unbelievable. I can't believe it.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a feat of strength on your part just to hang in through all of that battle and carnage and everything else that was going on out there, and you keep the car in one piece. I'll tell you, you must have had a ton of composure going out there.
Well, you know, I seemed like I used the brake more when leading the thing than I was in the back. I was just sitting back there. I seen everybody crashing. So when I was like, well, then when the leaders crashed, I was like, oh my, here's my shot. Here we go, you know. So I just tried to be smooth and not get upset. You know, the car wasn't 100%, but you know, I just drove it. You know, I drove the best I could.
Well, I believe this is your second trip to Victory Lane, but being the Vendetti Memorial, this has got to be your best.
Well, I won a DAV already. 93.
Well, I mean, what I meant was this year.
Oh,
you're
absolutely.
up here early season, and it's a good way to finish the season. This is something to build on for next year, isn't it?
Definitely. This is only the 6th time out for the car. The car's straight as an arrow. Just a little fine tuning here and there. We're good to go. We're good to go.
Well, I'll tell you, hey, you got a whole car to take home, and what are you going to do over the winter without having to build a car?
Well, work on my house. You know, my wife and I invested in a house. You know, that's main priority right now. You know, she let us race today. You know, we'll see what next year brings. But I'd like to thank one more person, my friend Scotty. Where is he? There he is. There he is, right there. Scott. And his dad, Scott, they helped me out big time just to get here. You know, so you know, just awesome. It's awesome.
Nice little Scotty right here.
Yeah. I don't think Scotty can hear you right now,
No,
but maybe he'll hear you tomorrow morning.
He's an awesome
Poor
kid.
guy.
He's an awesome kid. Just
Well,
like my son right here.
There you go. Rob, I want to congratulate you. We're going to give you the trophy, get you the pictures, and then you can hop over here and sign some autographs.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
There you go, folks.